99%. The 99% of people in this country that control only 60% of the wealth. The 99% of people in this country where the bottom 80% of us account for only 7% of the nation's economy. So what about the 1%? The 1% that controls over 40% of this nation's economy. The 1% that has tripled its income in the last 3 decades. The 1% of this country that earns 380 times as much as the average worker, regardless of how hard they work. The 1% that bathes themselves in money, while most of the 99% sacrifices everything to just provide for themselves and their families. The 1% of this country that controls everything. The poor are getting poorer and the rich are becoming deities. As America is truly blessed with its daily virtues, it is also riddled with flaws that are only getting bigger. This lifestyle discrepancy between the top 1% and the bottom 99% is slowly deteriorating the American spirit. We have Wall Street and all its economic glamour, but all too often we ignore our streets, our State Street. You look outside and you see all the shops, college students, school pride, but do you see? Do you really see how it is to be a part of that bottom percent of this country? We can say, oh, that man is homeless because of a decision he made. Somewhere in his life he chose his fate, and now he is here because he deserves to be here. No. Poverty is something that comes with struggle in this country. Over half of all Americans will experience a year of poverty by the age of 60. For some of us, we may experience it longer than others. All too often, a lack of funds correlates to a poor social view, which only separates the poor and the rich that much more. We are widening the gap and creating a void in our communities. Income inequality is a huge reason why systems cannot stay sustainable. It is simple economics. Inflation is rising at a higher rate than income. This makes everyday necessities a burden. We cannot live lavish lifestyles, not because we are not working hard enough, but because of a sheer lack of income.